quick update since I have slowed down my posting due to something happening. The models changed. You'll notice that as of like 2 days ago, I virtually stopped posting. And here's what happened. So I've been using ChatGPT in the generation for a long time now, and I really liked the models and the consistency it gave me. But they just released their Image 1.5 update, and I'm sorry, many people will like this style, but I cannot stand it. Looks like anime Barbie with weird proportions to me. I am kind of rethinking how I do things. Let we be going back to an old love, local generation in Comfy UI. Don't worry, I'm no stranger to this. Been doing this for some time. I used to get as crazy as this, even more insane. I was just trying to do a lot. Wouldn't recommend it. Keep it simple. And better to have small, specialized workflows that do what you need than one thing altogether. I've found that Z-Image is working well, but of course I don't get the style I want or my characters out of the gate, so I'm using AI Toolkit to train on a whole bunch of reference images. When we start off, I can give a description of someone like Cypher, but clearly not her, and as I go down in each step in the training, it becomes more and more like Cypher. Little was to avoid that super plasticky look, which you are starting to see as we go over. Here's the with no Laura at all, and here's the training starting to kick in, and right about there, it really gets plasticky. Now, that does definitely look like Cypher, but too much plastic. I'm overtraining intentionally on a slow burn that I can use lower strength when I do the Lauras and get an actual likeness of Cypher without this plasticky, cartoony look. I really like that photorealistic oil painting style that I'd really come to love. I do have First Season of Hidden Signals actually up on Amazon. I haven't gotten a copy yet to validate the quality, so I would recommend holding off on actually ordering it. Here's a quick look behind the scenes at how I organize and manage the graphic novel. This is a user interface that I built for web on top of a bunch of YAML files. And I use agents and ask questions like, is it consistent here? How can I figure out how to justify this action? Or even using these models to help you recognize when arcs are just confusing or unnecessary or anything like that. So each page has its own file, and it is structured something like this. A nice thing is that I can copy this and paste this entire JSON file into NanoBanana. Either just one shot will give me something like this. And then I can pull out the individual frames, use them as reference images for control met in Comfy UI. What I was doing before was passing this reference image and these reference images of the characters to ChatGPT, and it was doing an amazing job. But of course, with that style change, I'll need to completely start over locally. And so anyway, that's what I'm up to. I haven't fallen off the face of the earth or anything, but I'm obviously not posting as much as I had for the daily challenges. I look forward to getting back to that. But it'll probably be early January before I do, because this process of retraining all of the Lauras for all of my characters is time consuming. The challenge is having multiple characters together was super easy in ChatGPT and NanoBanana. You just prompt for them, it gets it. But when you do it in Comfy UI, it applies the Laura to both characters rather than having Shanti and Rowan together, and they look great. They both look like a mix of Shanti and Rowan, and they look the same. You can fix that with regional indicia, but it has been about a year since I've even tried that. Hopefully it's come a long way. We'll see. Thanks everyone for all the support. I really appreciate it. It has allowed me to do all of this, and look forward to catching up and getting back into those kind of things.